Greetings and welcome to the final Viking Verbatim for the 2014-2015 school year. We've had a very successful school year at AHST and Walnut, and I want to share with you some of our successes. But before I do, I wanted to send a special shout out to Walnut Communications, specifically Corey Mason and Rob Sampson, for being able to put on this special communication with our stakeholders. It's been very beneficial. I want to go through some of the highlights of our 2014-2015 school year. This is by no means an exhaustive list, but some of the highlights for both of our districts. First and foremost, we had a successful first year as a whole grade sharing as AHSTW secondary. AHST's community supported a voter-approved PEPL by 65%. This monies will allow us to update our secondaries facilities and update our transportation fleet. The AHST Board of Directors has approved an expansion project to create a new science classrooms, replace the portable middle school classrooms that are attached to the building, and in addition, we'll have a fitness room, a wrestling room, and a varsity locker room. The tentative completion date for this is August of 2016. Walnut Elementary successfully implemented Project Lead the Way and is one of the only few schools in the state of Iowa to do so. AHST has applied for and received the Teacher Leadership Compensation Grant to be implemented in the fall of 2016. This district will receive approximately $190,000 per year to provide a better leadership structure for our teachers. Walnut Elementary has expanded and continues to be a model school for PBIS, which is Positive Behavior Intervention and Support. The Green Hills AEA has approved the reorganization petition for an election on September 8th of 2015. When successful, AHSTW will be born July 1 of 2016. The Viking Excel program was created to serve AHSTW students after receiving a vacant building as a gift from the Nishnabotna Valley REC. The program has already graduated 5 students through this program. The Green Hills AEA will also be leasing the unused portion of the building, will be creating a regional office in Avoca, and bringing 20 new employees to our community. Walnut Elementary and AHST have implemented collaboration time to review data and make learning more individualized for students. AHST successfully implemented new programs to provide academic and counseling support for our students. Examples of these programs include Student Services Coordinator, Agricultural Education, and Transitional Kindergarten. AHST is implementing a summer literacy program for students who have been invited to participate in a 4-week camp. Students from Walnut Elementary have also been invited to this program. And finally, special education and Title I services were doubled at AHST Elementary to meet the needs of our kids who are struggling to be proficient learners. None of these would happen without great people. I want to thank the teacher leaders and all of the people who have stepped up in this past year to help meet our goal of serving every child and every day. As we close out this school year, I want to say goodbye to a few people who will be leaving our buildings and taking new adventures elsewhere. We want to thank them for their service to our community and to our district, and we wish them well in their futures. Mr. Miller, the principal, Mrs. Weiser, the teacher, Mrs. Gronberg, an associate, Ms. Boone, an associate, Mr. Turner, a longtime bus driver of 39 years, Ms. Walker, teacher and a coach, Mrs. Malone, a teacher, Mrs. Day, a teacher in Walnut, Mrs. Ross, a teacher in Walnut, Ms. Pigeon, an associate in Walnut, and special wishes on her retirement to Mrs. Marie Livengood. Mrs. Livengood has served the Walnut Community School District for 32 years. She graduated from Walnut, and Walnut was the only school that she's ever served at. She's a true professional. We wish her well in retirement, and she's an example of the wonderful profession teaching is. And finally, as I wrap up this final Viking Verbatim, I want to look forward to next year. Next year is going to be a very exciting year for our districts. In September, we will have a reorganization election. Upon a successful election, we will begin transitional planning for AHSTW immediately. We will be providing a new literacy series for our elementary students, K-8 in both districts. We will continue to improve our collaboration time to make learning more efficient and individualized for every student in our buildings. And finally, and last but not least, When we return next fall, the building will look very, very different at AHST, as we'll be in the midst of a massive construction project. Again, thank you for all your support from our community and our stakeholders of our schools. We care a lot about our kids. We thank you very much for allowing us to serve them every day. And as always, thank you for your support. Have a great summer.